All right, here we are in round 2. I'm gonna keep this opener. Feeling pretty good about it. I wish I had a red, but hey, like I said, you can't win them all. Maybe I'll draw a mountain, and I can keep this up too, or like save it to actually use it, or not. I'm gonna play it first then, since I have another one. Important to have horribly awry mana up. Okay, well, more importantly, Kozilek's Sentinel. This card actually is it's really good. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. It's a good defensive card early on, but it also is like a decent attacker too. For example, the next 2 turns, I'll be able to attack with 2 damage hopefully from it. And he can't really block it successfully, you know? I suppose the awkward thing about it is that you have to commit to creatures pre-combat, but hey, it's no big deal. If he's ally, as long as he doesn't have the angel ally, I'll be pretty happy. Okay. Well, I'm going to pump that up to 3 damage. And then I'm going to get in with that. Nice to have Processor Assault online too. I think it's definitely best to kill that guy. And having already dealt 2 damage, I really don't feel bad about that trade either. I just like to know, not just looking at a plains. They sure did like tone down allies. I feel like, well, I mean, I guess they're different. They help the team more. The original ones were all like putting +1/+1 counters on themselves, and they'd have an ability too. Let's see. Okay. Don't know how often he's planning on gaining life, I guess. I guess we'll see. There's really no reason to go all out on Processor Assault yet. But I kind of feel like I do need to commit to the Skyline Cascade right now. No, I'll take 1 turn off. And we'll see if he attacks in. I'm going to take it all, and then hopefully just counter his next spell. Okay, now I will play it. I'll tap down that guy. And then I can get in for 3 and exiling 3 more cards. My Blighted Gorge will be on next turn, so that's good news. So I kind of do want to do Horribly Awry this turn. I'm glad I got rid of that. I hate that card. That card is very good. I might as well. I mean, I just need to do it. That combos well with that. He won't be able to activate the white ability there. I'll play that. Alternatively, I could kill that. Actually, I think that is what I'll do. I'll kill that so I can get in for 3 more. He might have a Gideon's Reproach here. He already had another one, so possible he has another. Alright. I have plenty of land to throw into his graveyard for Processor Assault, so that's good news. And this is, like, I think, just my strongest removal spell, so I'm not ready to use it on this yet. I've kind of negated his life gain, at least for the time being. So we'll see if he has more life gain. His Ondu Rising would have been another life gain. That one's actually really strong with that, if he had the white to back it up. I'm sure this is actually good in the white-black ally build. That's good news about Rolling Thunder, is that it's expensive just to kill a Benthic Infiltrator. So now we're kind of tit for tat as far as damage goes, so... But I am getting a lot more value, I feel like, out of being able to remove cards and see his entire deck. I'm just waiting for a bomb, I guess. I'm still not afraid of that yet. Okay. And what's interesting about the new way that they did Ally with Rally, oh, that's funny, is that it doesn't just affect allies, it affects your whole team. And then there are allies that are just allies for the sake of being allies to trigger other cards. So it's definitely a new way of doing it. It's just different, It takes some getting used to. Alright, I'm just anticipating there into this. I can still attack. 7-turn clock is not the best thing ever, but I'm kind of glad I got rid of that. Just 4 life he would have gained there, but still pretty obnoxious, especially with that card. Alright. I think that's the card that gets the Processor Assault. Lithomancer's Focus, I suppose. Kind of want to look up Lithomancer's Focus. I guess I don't know if Lithomancer's Focus... Give me 1 sec here. I hope I have one. Colorless sources. So that is really unfortunate. I can't really Processor Assault this turn comfortably. Could attack in, he would block it. Could kill something else. I might as well get it out of his hand, make him use it defensively. I mean, if this is the case, I should have just used it last turn. I want that dead. I think that kind of went awry, horribly awry even. I will give you A planes, and I will kill your McKinley patrol. Okay, I'm keeping land so that I can block with salvage drone to draw into something better, hopefully. Yes. Okay. Well, I feel better about it at least. That sucks. All right. So, what could I do? I can't throw Barrage Tyrant, and all I need is a 3-power guy. If I draw my Oracle of Dust, I can play that and throw it after attacking. So that's kind of my strategy here. That's my only win, I think. Unless I have another... I have 2 Oracle of Dust. That really sucks, actually. That's game. Okay. Well, Incubator Drone would not have done it, I don't believe. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I wouldn't have had that card. Okay. Let's see. He had quite a few even cards. I mean, this card's hardly ever going to come into play, so I don't even know why I'm analyzing it at all. Should probably just play Wind Rider Patrol over it, since he's got all those flyers. That's probably better. I could have put Dispel in. I think Smite the Monstrous is also a instant. So I should have put Dispel in. I would have had several counter spells then for sure. Well, was a little hasty there. But I don't think the Void Winnower is really cool. I just don't think it's practical against his deck. He is allies, so his strategy is to come out early. The Vestiges are better, and I should have been more focused on just stopping that Lithomancer's Focus play. I mean with the Dispel. Excuse me, guys. Alright, well, I'm going to pause it for a sec. Let's see what happens here. Alright, he came right as I paused it. I would like to play first. I'll keep this. Not the best hand. Could draw Salvage Drone. And that would make it a little better. I think I can get away with at least turn 1 Island, possibly turn 2 Mountain, and keep my Skyline Cascade. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep the Skyline Cascade. I guess he has quite a few Vigilance guys. Could get rid of that now. But I can also just drop the Vestige and block it the following turn. I won't really be able to do that. Touch of the Void I need for the flyers. I'm gonna just wait. He can hit me once with it, and then I'll play a Vestige next turn. I'll trot out an island. He doesn't need to know I have that yet. That actually makes that fine, I guess, like that I didn't have to play that there, because now I have removal. He could Lithomancer's Focus. If he gets it out of the way here, though, I don't think I'll be too upset about that. Okay. Well, that's some welcome news. I will attack here, play my Incubator Drone, and I'm also going to play my Skyline Cascade. I think I would still be happy to trade there too. But Serpentine Spike, or Serpentine Spike, however you'd like to say it. Actually, I'm not going to block. We're right now neck and neck as far as a race goes. And the more creatures he commits, the better my Serpentine Spike gets. So right now, I'm going to do Blighted Gorge. Play the Salvage Drone, and that will at least stop the Castigator, and I can still get in with Vestige here. So we're going to be racing Vestige to Ghostly Sentinel, but if he plays one more creature, my Spike will be able to kill all three, hopefully, if his last one has toughness 4 or less. Cool. So that is perfect, and that's even better. So 1, 3, and 4. Should have said 2, 3, and 4. Kind of like this card. I know it's just Cone of Flame upgrade, but it's much stronger. Like, I guess it's 3 total extra damage, and I forget about the exile effect, but for 2 extra mana, it's a really big payoff. Okay, 7 mana. I've got 3 to his face if I want it. 5 to his face. Attack into that with everything, I think. I could Processor Assault that, so I could just kill him. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Maybe he has Lithomancer's Focus. So, Processor Assault. Okay. So that time my deck actually worked, hopefully, how it should have in the first place. I probably just shouldn't have played this at all. It's so cool, though. Like, where is he? What's happening there? Is that just smoke? The art is kind of cool. I think this deck really wanted Molten Nursery, though. That card can be really strong if you do get enough of the colorless going. I have 2 draws to draw land, and I have Anticipate. I'm going to keep it. It's dicey, but I have Salvage Drone, hopefully turn 1. But he's got quite a few 2-drops. So this might be a little more of a risky hand than I thought. Yeah, could Rush of Ice that right now. I think I will. The Skyline Cascade is useless no matter what with that. Ugh. I'm going to attack into it and try and draw a card. Try and draw a card. Okay. Well, I'm just not going to Rush of Ice it, I guess. I thought a lot about that. I'm surprised that he didn't feel the need to block that. Maybe he just didn't want me to draw, which would make a lot of sense. This was a really risky keep. I'll take any land here. Island it is. Play that. I'm just going to rush the Shadow Glider. Just kind of try and keep myself alive a little longer. The Benthic Infiltrator will stop the Core Blade Whirl. I'll have 2 turns of that, at least. Can maybe use the Salvage Drone defensively now. Yeah. This way I can actually block and kill that. And then I'll have another Benthic Infiltrator to block the Valakut Invoker at least. He might have Lithomancer's Focus again, and then he kills the Infiltrator instead of the Salvage Drone. That is a real possibility. And if that's true, I guess I could just play the other Salvage Drone, possibly get some better draws here off that. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Double Salvage Drone isn't going to get me further, really. And Cosmic Sentinel is good. I do need something to take out the flyer, though. So I might pitch the Sentinel over the drone. Sentinel can block that. Okay, he just doesn't want me to draw, and that's fine, too. Wow. I think that's kind of... I don't want to be a naysayer. That's kind of game. He's really... I mean, I'm not drawing any red, and I need 2 removal spells now. I'm going to be at 6 life. It's just not looking... It's looking bleak, as it were. Especially now. Yeah, that's game. Alright, well, that was a sad round 2. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. Alright, we'll see you in round 3, I guess.